We got the first ambulance heading out now. It's the first two ambulance. Allegedly, there's a serious accident down here, so we'll see what they got going on. Like I said, I don't know what happened myself. They got the ramp down there blocked off too. Not too sure why they got that blocked off. Guess state police over here blocking this off. Right here. Yeah.
Just give you a heads up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I got you.
So it's going to be shut off at some point.
Yep. I got more information. I got you. I got more information you got. He give me the heads up, but I got more information they have anyway. Let's go see what they got. It is a crime scene, so you only can go so far. So the whole Andrew Square is blocked off. I don't know. He doesn't even know who I am. Like, I was talking to him earlier. That goes to show how state police officers not observant at all. I was trying to ask him a question. He's like, no questions. No, I should have had that on video, but that's another time. Interesting, guys. Very interesting. You learn a lot when you're learning. So, I don't know. This guy, I guess a car hit a building. 3 people injured. One looked pretty serious. I heard CPR was being performed right away. They're calling out the building inspector. A whole lot of stuff going on. I listened to 3 different channels all at the same time, and I guess we'll kind of see what we see. Somebody said speed. I checked my text message on how fast they said they were going. A lot of my subscribers and viewers give me some information too, and I'm not going to say like who they are, what they do, but they know a lot. So this is going to be a early Sunday morning incident out here. Wow, we only can go so far, obviously, but try to get you guys as much information and details that we can.
The company should be remaining on scene as this automobile is removed.
So there's a car into the building. I don't know if you guys can see it from here. I'm gonna walk as close as I can get to it without crossing their scene. See, my man's over there already. He's a pretty good journalist.
545 on medium FIC.
Yeah, EMS on scene, 948.
Plan to keep them out of Andrew Square.
So I don't know how this car got into the building. I have no idea.
Thank you.
We'll stop right here and get a kind of a
Ladder 17, a Central Station alarm, 19 Monsignor Reynolds Way, Boston. Engine 3, Ladder 17, a Central Station alarm, 19 Monsignor Reynolds Way, Boston. Nearest box 1643, Engine House 3, 948.
Not too sure what happened, but it could be a little bit of everything. They say Sunday driving is the worst driving. I heard that from multiple people. They called in for the auto investigator. So this scene's gonna be shut down for quite some time.
Where'd Mike go?
This is because it looks like allegedly some pedestrians got struck. That's the other ambulance leaving out now. Hey, how you doing? Like I said, I don't know how this happened. Had to be speed. Somebody. Angel Square has a lot of stuff that happens down here too. I don't know what. So you got a Fox. No, I don't see Fox over here. I see channel 20. No, channel 5 over here. Right by the Dunkin' Donuts. Like I said, I don't know. Other detectives are probably going to come down here. So this is probably going to be blocked off for some time. So scenes like this, they have to shut them down for quite a while because they have to get all the information. So. Box 1782 Quincy and Davia Street, 950. Hey, how you doing, man? Hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
How you doing, man? Good.
Yeah. I already got pitched at by a cop.
Oh, okay.
His name is it Rudy?
Me?
No, him.
Oh, his name is Dave.
Dave. I always call him Rudy for some reason. I don't know why.
Well,
I didn't call him today Rudy today though.
No. Do you know where your camera guy went?
yeah, he went to...
Yeah, no.
Like I said, we're on Dorchester Ave right here. What was he saying? It didn't make any sense. When he was talking to you earlier. He's trying to tell you to move?
These fellow officers standing there jawing. They're laughing.
Right.
And I walk by, I'm looking for the fucking scene. I can't see anything. There's fire trucks in the way.
Right.
So I walk up to where that fire truck is.
Okay.
And they come jump down my throat. Hey, what are you doing going into a crime scene? I'm like, I can't even see the scene.
Well, they don't block the scene until after you walk into it.
But it was the manner.
Right, how they do it. You're right. I agree. They got to talk to a proper...
You know what? We take it.
But you shouldn't take it.
We always take it.
You shouldn't take it. You know what you do? You should record. You should record it.
Oh, I did.
And broadcast it. That's what Channel 7 did. And they stopped messing with them.
I agree.
You broadcast it and let them know that how the officers are conducting themselves. Or you could create a YouTube short and put it on your YouTube too. Yeah, or give it to me. I'll put it on there. I'll put it on there for sure. I seem to give them an attitude. Like I said, there's a state trooper that was doing the same thing up there. You don't give people attitude because they're citizens. If you don't properly block off the scene, then that's not their fault. It's your fault. Sometimes we get down here before the scene is even protected. So I happen to know where not to go when it is a scene because sometimes I have more information than other people. But that's only because it's me. But he's a cameraman coming into the scene. He doesn't know. These guys are just arriving. Sometimes they arrive just before they put the tape up. So they don't know. They don't know how serious the scene is, you know. So you got to give them the guy same courtesy you give anybody else. Good morning. Now Fox 25 is here. I thought you was been the first one here, my man. For some reason, I thought you was already here. But you was on your way. It's all good. Get an image of him setting up. We got Fox 25 right there. Doing this thing. Oh, excuse me.
Medical assist, Old Colony Avenue.
I don't know how this happened. Like, it had to be speed involved. I don't think you can do that at 20 miles an hour. I honestly don't. I could be wrong. Allegedly, it was a pedestrian that got struck too. I don't know if that's true or not. Like I said, all this is alleged until they get more information out of it.
Interstate 93 South, Boston. Engine 4, a motor vehicle accident with injury. Interstate 93 South, Boston. Nearest Boston.
A lot of accidents on Sunday morning, and I don't know what causes that.
955.
So the auto investigators got to come out here. Are you hearing that a pedestrian got struck? Is that what you're hearing? I don't know. Hey, my man, I don't know either. Hey, what are you hearing on the radio? What are you hearing?
Fucking traumatic arrest, CPR in progress.
Yeah, I heard that. Was it a pedestrian though?
Yeah, you see there's a huge puddle of blood over there.
Oh,
where those
okay.
clothes are at.
I know you know, because I know you listen to the chatter.
They kept it off the radio, but
Oh, okay.
it said CPR, traumatic arrest, CPR, but if, like right on the other side of those clothes and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Actually, if you zoom in on that ambo bag,
I see that, yeah.
you can see huge fucking the whole.
Paul,
fucking
I seen that when I came the other way. Okay, I got you.
I'm trying to see who owns the building or who's.
Yeah, it's gonna be a while because they gotta get the auto investigator down here and everything.
No, but still, you got to figure out.
Who they are, who the owners are. I got you. I know you do your. I be see you all around. I know you gotta do your thing. Okay, so I forget his name too. Oh man, I'm bad with names. I just know by faces. So allegedly there was a pedestrian that was struck very seriously. So this is a pretty serious scene out here. You get detectives over here. It's a cold morning too. It's pretty cold out here. All I can tell you, a person was found on the ground. I don't know how the person got on the ground. Allegedly got hit by a car. The first fire department that arrived on scene, I believe it was 18. I'm not sure. But they started CPR like right away. And they put a push on the EMS. EMS got here, they put him in the ambulance, rushing to Boston Medical. We do know that. We do know at least 3 people were taken to the hospital. I'm not too sure if the other people were in the car or what, but at least one person was on the ground. It may have been 2 people, but we're not, like I said, I don't know all the details on that. And so this is going to be a, pretty interesting.
7 Tower 3, investigating a water flow. Give us a minute.
They got the chocks behind the wheel so it doesn't roll backwards in the event, that it does roll backwards. And sometimes it will, but in that situation it don't look like it will because the wheels are turned and it's kind of up on that little landing. But you never know.
Oh, yes, here I am now. Okay, yeah.
And one thing I don't know.
Yep, that is it.
Rescue 1 to fire alarm. Radio check, courthouse, WTA channel 1. Bravo 701.
Loud and clear. How do you read the fire alarm?
Like I said, we don't know all the details. Allegedly, it was speed involved. No, I'm not gonna. There's a radio frequency that I don't listen to that other people listen to, and it's only for people that are on that. It's like a club, like a radio club. I could join if I wanted to, probably, but
We could go up and shoot back. Along the sidewalk.
you didn't have a uniform on 2 seconds ago, did you? When I saw you a little while ago, you didn't have a uniform on, did you?
Yeah, I think it's.
Oh, okay, you got a twin brother then. You got somebody look like you? You must. I don't. I have to check I'll check later on. Maybe it's somebody else that looked just like you. probably is.
Do me a favor.
Uh-huh.
Stick a
Oh, sure. I got you. Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Always help out the fellow cameraman. You gotta help out, because you guys help us out. I gotta help you out. You
I
know.
appreciate it.
Nah. I can't get in your way.
Oh, no. We can all do what we need to do.
Exactly.
No worries.
You know, in this world that we have, where you got to be more peaceful and joyful. You know.
I hear you, man.
You have to. Like when I was coming over here, right? When I was coming over here, state police had the road blocked off, right? The guy, yeah, he's yelling and screaming, "Move that way, move that way!" I'm I'm turning around. He goes, "I don't care." I'm like, oh my god, this guy, he has steroid attack or something. I don't know what it was.
Citizen 500.
Either way works.
If I even hit.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's freezing.
Low voltage.
He's got low voltage on that radio. I don't know. I got to change to kill that battery for now. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, definitely. And there's some medical equipment. They're obviously working on somebody. There's a booth
Yeah, there was a person.
near the cops.
So I'm gonna reference the car, and then I'm gonna reference.
Okay.
stuff.
Well, it had a pretty serious accident involving the pedestrian. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if they were in the street or if they got dragged into it. I don't know the whole details. But I heard, that's a good question. I don't know how the car ended up in the building. Somebody said it was speeding. I don't know. I wasn't here. Allegedly. Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah, somebody told me it was speeding. Right. I heard 60, but I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know the answer. 83? 80? Think it's 83? Okay. 83 is kind of fast. I wouldn't doubt it though. You know, to get up, he's right though. To get up on top of that. So, where was that car coming from? That's the question.
Well, unless they hit him
And drag that person all the way over that
and
way.
threw him that far.
So they will have to come in this direction then. Come in.
This is right in Andrew Square. I'll step aside here so you can see that this car right behind me slammed into the building right at the intersection of Dorchester-At and Southampton Street here. Police tell us this was a two-car crash. And if we pan over to the middle of this intersection, you can see some clothing and other items in the street there. We are told getting reports of a pedestrian also making this crash. So this entire intersection is shut down right now. Emergency personnel on scene, Boston Police here, Boston Fire. They're looking for more details.
Yeah, that's okay. Just gonna slide behind you right quick. I'm gonna do my famous walk around like I always do. I don't do it all the time, but Channel 7, I learned this from Channel 7, so they do it. So I tend to do it every once in a while. Like I said, I don't know how that happened, how fast they were going. They had to be going pretty fast. I guess this is. They do have cameras on the side of the building, so I'm pretty sure they want to see that footage and see what really took place. Like I said, I don't know. I heard it was speed. I heard it was definitely speed and not paying attention. Even got some like car parts in the middle of the roadway there. Not much, but something. I'm gonna walk around this guy so I don't cut his chop his video off. Don't want to do that. Like I said,
Yankee C-19.
I got screamed at already, so.
Oh, you did?
She's just going.
he got screamed at just for doing his job. Just doing his job, he got screamed at. And sometimes, like, I don't know. Some officers do get uptight. I don't know. They get uptight for no reason at all. Who knows? So they do have this blocked out. Earlier, this wasn't blocked off. So, and you can see, like, I came through here earlier. There was no tape up here, and now there's tape up there. Sometimes you get here before they tape. You know what I mean? It's not your fault if you get here early. But sometimes you will get here early before they put the tape up.
Victor 985.
Good morning, man. Keep moving Yoshinoro, headed to 6 Restore Ave, please.
So everybody's just coming over here now because all the investigators, auto investigator. This may turn into a crime scene response because of the seriousness of the injuries. So gotta get an image of him tying the tape back up there.
It's in the crime scene. There's a 7-Eleven if you'd like something to bring to it.
Oh, no, I did the news. I'm trying to.
Yeah, no.
Oh, that still is part of the crime scene too? I didn't know that. It could, maybe it is, I don't know. He said it's in the crime scene, but I don't know. What time did you get down here?
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. You got the aftermath of it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Oh, did you get all of it?
No. I didn't get all of it. Sometimes I do, but no. I didn't get all of it this time.
Are there two cars involved?
They said there are two cars. I only see one car.
The street sign impaled the building.
Yeah, it did. The street sign is in the building. You see that street sign right there? If you walk inside the store, I don't know if they'll let you walk inside that store or not. Maybe they will. They might tell you to get out, but they might say, hey, get out, but I'll just take a quick look and see what they have inside. I mean, it can't hurt to just take a peek inside. If they say, no, get out, I'll get out. They might be closed, though, too.
910, dispatch, you might go this up real quick.
What's up, man? Oh, it's closed, huh? Is it closed?
What's up?
I just want to see that window over there.
Okay.
Oh, that's... The door's open. There's no sign saying it's closed on there.
Don't be a wise ass.
He said, don't be a wise ass. I opened the door. Like, yeah, that's not being wise ass, is it? No, that'd be different if I broke the door and came inside. And he said, don't be a wise ass. Like, how's that being a wise ass? I'm only going by what the law says. I mean, the door's open, you go in. Now, if you said he's shut, he's closed, and I didn't force the door, that's something different. All he got to do is put a sign up saying the door will close. Now he shuts the door. See that? It helps to understand things, how things supposed to work too, you know?
Yeah.
Now you could have been a regular customer and want to get a cup of coffee, you know what I mean? And then you walk in, don't know what's going on, and he goes, don't be a wise ass. Like, well. I hear you, my man. So that's engine 18. It looks like they're going to be clearing out of here too. Don't pull on that door. He might call you a wise ass, man.
What do you mean?
I went in there. He told me don't be a wise ass. Door was open when I went in, though. He locked it.
Did you get a shot inside?
No, I kind of walked to the window. I didn't really get a shot at it. I should have.
That was my money shot.
No, I try not to be a wise ass though. I try to be a respectable person.
Me too.
And I see you all the time. I always been calling you Rudy. She said your name is Dave.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking of maybe Rodney.
Oh, maybe the other guy. Okay. But I see you around all the time though. Wow. So they're gonna call in the auto investigator.
Oh, yeah. Might be state police.
No, this is on Boston.
No, I mean, sometimes...
Oh, they called in the state police auto? Oh, where you come from? It came from the Globe. She came out of the woodwork, out of the Globe. Yeah, you don't usually see her out here, that's why. She usually getting the big shots. I guess this is going to be a big shot for the Globe. She's got it. She knows what she's doing for sure. She's got skills. I got to get an image of her getting the images. So it's gonna be a quiet area for the first time in a long time. This is the first time you see this intersection this quiet.
On Sunday, right?
Yeah, exactly, on a Sunday. So you mean to tell me don't you? Yeah, I only see one car. I heard.
Yeah, that definitely, because there's like clothes and like medical gear.
I don't see the second car either. So where is the second car at?
That's what I heard. That's what I'm looking for.
And they said second car, but I don't see a second car.
Maybe it,
a car ran him off the road.
Like it didn't actually crash. I don't know.
Me-
It could.
You think there's a car up there?
I mean, it could be on the side street.
I don't know. It's weird. I'll keep my eyes out. If I see one, I'll let you know.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I don't
702.
I don't see a second car though.
Yeah, put myself and the rest of the 700 off at Bowden Street for 419.
I might do what she's gonna do too. She's smart. She knows what she's doing. Matter of fact, you know what? You learn a lot for those photographers there. I don't care what you say. If you hang around, I'm not gonna say the name of the photographer, but they are pretty skillful at. That's how they get those good pictures. They do it. They do things. I can't say how they do and what they do. They got maneuvers that get good shots. Put it that way. So that guy's going into the store. Alright guys, we're gonna hang around here a little bit, see what else we see up here. So this is the other side on, what's that, Preble Street? Preble. Just gonna give you guys a different angle. Hey, what's happening? Happy New Year. Like I said, not too sure what happened, but we do know a motor vehicle allegedly struck a pedestrian. Allegedly, the pedestrian is rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Somebody's walking through the crime scene. I don't know. How did she get in there? How did she get in there? Did she go under the tape? I don't know. How did you get over there? You went under the tape? You said she's sorry. So this is the Globe. So they can't really designate the area for press, just so you guys know. That's considered unconstitutional. As long as you're on the public sidewalk, you can go anywhere you want. There's no designated area. They might have to extend that crime scene a little longer.
Yeah, you just gotta walk around.
Well, I'm not considered press. A police officer told me I'm not press, so I'm definitely not press for sure.
Yeah, but just walk under here. Stay along the tape.
I heard a Boston police officer told me that I'm not press. So just so you know, we all have the freedom of press. Got a shoe over there too. That's what, you know. Are you hearing there was 2 cars involved or 1 car?
I didn't hear anything.
Nothing at all?
No, I'm trying to find out if it was a male or female that got killed. Did you hear anything?
No, I heard it might have been a female. I'm not sure on that, so I don't know the answer to that one. I don't know the answer to. Are you trying to go around?
Yeah.
You gotta go around the building. Around the, yeah. Down Preble, take that left and come back around again. Yeah, they got this all blocked off. Yeah, I don't know if it's a female, and I heard it was a female, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Sometimes they have a press staging area, but that doesn't mean you're designated to be in one spot, right?
Got hit, huh?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Pretty serious too. Yeah, yellow tape doesn't look good. Yeah, I see that too. I think that's the first thing I noticed when I came down.
In the CPR bag.
Yeah, that's they found CPR right away.
Yeah,
Right.
CPR.
Mm-hmm. That's correct.
This guy hit. Somebody hit him.
The car right there. See that car in the building?
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Damn.
So, but I'm looking for the second car. But
Shoot, too.
yeah, there's another shoe over there. There's 2 shoes. I don't know where's the second car at, because I don't see the second car. A lot of times what they do, and I know they try to stop you from recording even though you can record. And I noticed that what they do, they try to, and that's a tactic that, you know, some police officers would try to use. Like, that's what she was trying to use to that lady over there, because she walked too close over and she was telling her she can't be that close, which, yeah, you can take a picture. You can do anything you want to do as long as you're over here. But you know what it is too? When they say that stuff to me, I'm because I'm not stooping to that level. I just be like, what are you trying to do? Like, what's your question? How can I help you? You know what I mean? They always ask you, who are you? Who you with? And I don't know. That's kind of irrelevant.
This dude right here.
Yeah, you go to the little alleyway, come back around, yeah. There's a little, if you hug the left, that first alley you see on your left off of Preble, so make that left right there to come back around, that's all. Mm-hmm. And it's gonna be a long, dragged out scene for sure. I'm gonna head back where all the other media people are, cause I came over here to look for the second vehicle, which I don't see. All we see from this angle right here, we see cruisers. We see cruisers. There's no. Always get images of what you see. Don't see any second motor vehicle at all. No second motor vehicle at all. Yeah, so definitely gonna have to have. They're gonna have the crime scene response team respond out here as well. So crime scene response is gonna come out here. They call it ID, homicide. All the detectives, accident reconstruction team. Everybody that would normally get notified in a serious incident will be coming out here. And they should have, just my theory, they should have moved the crime scene tape back a little bit further because of this stuff in the roadway here. I don't know if it got blown over here, but that technically is part of the scene. And it does help, well, I can't tell them how to do their job. It helps them. It helps for the police officers to have a kind of idea what they're looking for.
I'm Adam Robert. Can I trouble you for an I-1, please?
Somebody is saying I should be a detective. Like, I don't desire to be a detective, even though I probably could do it. I've got some knowledge of it. That's the boot that everybody was inquiring. There's a boot like right. You guys can see it right there. So the accident reconstruction team is going to be the most important key thing in all this.
Good morning. You can add me to that pedestrian crash, but hold me off at headquarters for interviews, please.
But he said a pedestrian crash, he called it. Oh, you got to go around. Take that next left, then walk around that way. No, somebody got hit by a car. Yeah, it's kind of serious. You got to go, you can cross, but you got to go up that way. I'm kind of doing their work, so I shouldn't be doing that, but I don't mind helping people out. Maybe because I got my high visible vest on, they think I'm a police officer too. Like I got my high visible jacket, which those guys should have on. Only one person, the accident reconstructor. I think he's the BD 21. He's the only one who has his. He's the only one who has his high visible vest on.
Do I have to like go up?
Yeah, you gotta go around. Sorry about that. I'm kind of doing your job. You gotta give me some of your pay. I take a 5% cut.
Just have one removal. I know you wanted to be informed about the board. One removal on the board.
So the buses, I guess the bus is gonna have that's gonna be challenging because all the buses that come this way to go to Andrew Square, they're gonna have it's gonna be interesting.
How rapid is the service going to be?
See, if I would have thought about it, which would have wasted a lot more time, I could have came from that direction there. But then I don't know if that bridge is open or not. There's a bridge that's been closed for a long time. So I came the closest, fastest way I can come without coming the longer way. That bus he's doing a pretty good job doing a 5-point turn though, but he's turning it around. Interesting. And it's cold out here too, guys. So you see what people with their hands in their pocket, they get their hands in their pocket for a reason, because it is cold out here. It just say yield to pedestrians on turns. To request green, wait on. I guess that's a little mark right there telling them where to wait. Also says no turn on red. So the biggest question is, where was this car coming from at such a speed that it went through the intersection and hit that building? And I can only imagine, but that kind of angle is, that angle would be, maybe he's come from Dorchester Ave and he's trying to go straight across. I don't know. Because even coming from, what's that, Southampton Street over there? What is that street there? I don't even know the name of that street. I think that's Southampton. So coming from Southampton, like, you shouldn't be going that fast if you're making a turn. So what other way could you be going that fast? I don't know. He wasn't making the U-turn that fast, because, I mean, unless you're crazy. Yeah, the biggest question, how did he get that car in that position to hit the building? I understand he probably swerved out the way, but that means he's going fast enough that he has to swerve and not hit the brakes. So it's a lot you got to think of. Everybody's coming over to Andrew Square. The other question is no screech marks at all, so no brakes were applied whatsoever. Like, not even the slightest bit of, like, not even just arriving on scene. He's gonna, wow, it's interesting though. Because you have to be going. I'm talking about it's more than 50 miles an hour at this point, and then way more than 50 miles an hour. This is like. You're the BD21. Is that your call sign? See, I kind of figured. I didn't know if it was. I always see you around. So he is the BD21. I probably know all the call signs, but I don't stress on the call signs that much. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out.
Channels are activating Delta and Bravo service cars and Rapid for assist on channel 6 to field calls. Officers on channel 10, 27 hours.
Oh, that's looking bad. It's not looking. It don't look like structural though. It looks like more cosmetic than structural.
Yeah, I was gonna say it didn't look like it took out the small thing.
No, it didn't take out no support and like that. It took out the window though, and maybe a couple of bottom pieces, but no structure to the building as far as I can tell. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's a good thing
that is a good thing.
because you got a 4-story, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's actually 5-story. If that was structural,
Yeah, it's a 6.
so it's a 6. Oh yeah, you're right. This is 6. Yeah. I didn't see that top layer on the top. Looks like Live Boston's over here. And Live Boston, believe it or not, when I he got a picture of me now, I'm gonna get a picture of him. I've been on Live Boston for so long now. There you go. He got so many pictures of me on there. So Live Boston, when I first started out, I don't know, 5 years ago, Live Boston actually showed me a lot of things that I could build off of, and I showed him some things to build off. So we both kind of fed off each other, and he's doing his thing. Good morning, top of the morning to you, my man. Happy New Year. I haven't seen you since last year. Going back to California. I hear you, my man.
I told Mark, I was like, I got 1 more week left in me. It's too damn cold.
It is cold up here.
Happy to help out, but
Yeah, you did a great job, Bolt. I see you out there.
listen, someone's got to show them how to do it.
There you go. I learned from you, man.
Hey, listen.
I just tell my subscribers, I learned a lot from this guy back in the day.
I got a new work phone since Mark took over. Put yourself back in.
Put my phone number in
Yeah,
there? Hold
I'll
on.
text you the photos I got of you the other day.
Okay, sure. Let me hook this up really quick.
This is fucking miserable.
Man, I can't even move my damn fingers. I think that's the number. It should be 617. I still got the old number, but once I see the text, I know it's you. Yes, ma'am. Well, you got to go around this way. Take that left and next corner and walk around that way. This is going to be blocked off for quite some time.
Thank you.
Wow.
Is that the car? Oh.
That's the car right there in the building. Get a couple shots of that. You didn't see that? Man, I learned from you. Dude, I learned.
What just called me?
You're the one that taught me, man.
I'm rusty, baby. I'm fucking rusty, all right?
You're the one that taught me, so I know.
As I once used to be.
I know. Man, you can't go through there. You can't go through there. Just go around. Take a left and then walk around that way. I do half of your job for you. I won't do all of it. I promise. I won't put nobody in cuffs.
I'd pay to see that.
Oh my God. So, give you kind of an idea of what's going on. A lot of people walk this way to the T station too, because it's easier than to go the other way.
What do you mean I can't come through?
No, I'm not going to say nothing. I'll keep my mouth quiet. I'm not going to say anything. Cam is something else. Got to get an image of Channel 5 reporter over here.
Novio. Yeah, walk and talk.
Charlie 431, can you just start me EMS?
They really shouldn't be like him, even though he's the owner of that building. He shouldn't be walking in that scene either. Cause the scribe, I don't know if you guys noticed or not, they called in the scribe. So what the scribe is supposed to do, and this is what my understanding on me not block his shot. The scribe is supposed to document. Well, you're supposed to have this kind of scene. You need about at least 2 or 3 scribes because you got so many areas. So the scribe is supposed to do is supposed to document who comes into the building or on that area, and they're supposed to document what time they came in and what their position and title is. Technically, that's what they're supposed to do, but they don't do it. They might just get their call letters on their sign, but they're supposed to get as much information as possible because when they bring it up in a later date, you want to have all the information. Who was that person? What was his business doing there? What time did he arrive? What time did he leave? Stuff like that. So you're supposed to scribe the person in and scribe the person out. So that way you kind of full detail of what took place, who was there. If you got any questions to talk to those people, you can ask those people questions. There's more to it than that, but that's usually what you're supposed to do as a scribe. It's a military helicopter up there. That's definitely military. This guy's walking. See that? I can't stop people from walking to this scene. Like they supposed to. I don't know. I can't tell. I keep saying it over and over again. You got to train people. Another bus doing about a 4-point turn down there. People walking the scenes all over the place, huh? Another guy walking the scene over there. You guys gotta, I don't know. Just so you know, you see yellow tape, don't go underneath it. Try not to go underneath it. I know. I know you're old. he said he's old, so you do look old. How old are you?
70.
70? That's old enough, my man. Older than me. Keep up the good work, man. Well, you're doing good for 70, I'll tell you that.
I just had a heart operation.
Oh my God, you okay? Everything's good?
Surgery in October.
Oh wow. Just stay strong, my man. Don't overexert yourself at all.
Good luck to you.
You take care, my man. He's 70 years old. He's still walking. He's doing his thing. So that's the most important thing. He said he had heart surgery, which is he's got to cut through the bank. Yeah, he's 70 years old, man. You got to take it easy on him. So Cam's doing his famous walk around. He's getting all his angles. And I learned that from Cam. So I tell you what, he taught me a lot though. See, he's over there doing his thing. He's gonna get all his different angles. I learned it from Channel 7 and Cam. They both gave me some good insight on what to do and what not to do and how to do it. So this is gonna probably take 4 hours at least. They've been on here for at least an hour, I think. Is that bridge open now?
Yeah.
It is open.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
I remember it was.
It's been for like a couple months.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't come on this side of town that often. I thought about coming that way, but I was like, I don't know if the bridge was open or not. So he said the bridge been open for a couple of months now. It's good to know. The River Street Bridge is now open too, by the way. It's been open for like at least a couple of weeks or so.
She said she was dropped off there by an Uber. The Uber drove off with her luggage. She reported it through the Uber app, but they told her to call us.
Angel Square. Got Channel 10 over here doing their thing. This guy is always around doing. That's not a camera, just so you know. Looks like a camera, but it's not. But they do got cameras though.
How about the traffic camera? There used to be one over here.
Yeah, there's one right above the pole. Right?
Is it working though?
That's a good question. I don't know if it's working. It should be working. They'll find out sooner or later, won't they?
Yeah, they will.
Either it works or it doesn't work. If it doesn't work, that should work. That's like a newer one.
I think there's another one. Right there.
On the other side? Yeah, there is. Both one on each side. You're right. So you know more. You know about it. You worked there. That's why you know. I see. There should be one on the other side over there too, but I don't know if they got it. You didn't see the accident. Did you see what happened? No. I'm trying to figure out where that car was coming from. Like, which direction were they going? That's the interesting thing. Because, you know, no matter which way you're going, you shouldn't end up over there.
There's skid marks though, right?
I don't see any. You see skid marks where?
I see skid marks right
Oh
there.
no, there's skid mark right there. Yeah.
Where at? Hold on.
So he must have been coming from there.
I think he tried to avoid because he hit.
Skid marks on the other side where that guy's standing.
Looks like it does. These skid marks.
I can't tell if that's skid marks or not, though. It could be skid
Going
marks.
straight to where he is.
So that could be skid marks. But then if those are skid marks, they mean he's going way too fast.
Yeah. Everybody speaks up when they come in.
If those are skid marks, that's way too fast. He had to be going closer to probably. Wow, damn, probably 70 miles an hour. But which way is he going? Oh, okay. I think I figured it out now. So he was coming this way, coming straight across, trying to go up this way. But the person got in their way. Then he probably hit the person over there and dragged the person to here. Right. So he was coming over Southampton full speed. That's the only way he can get that angle that I think of. He's probably going full speed Southampton, full throttle, trying to cross up to Purple Street. That's what I'm thinking. And then the person got in his way. He hit the brakes, hit the person, skid into the building. That's way too fast. That's way, way too fast. If that is true, then they should charge that person with vehicle homicide, no doubt. Because you're going way, way too fast. I can't see skid marks. Let me see if Dave can see that. I can't. I see.
If you're still on channel 3, can you switch over to channel 6?
I got a question. Can you see skid marks in the middle of that road right there?
Dude, it's so marked up out there.
That's what I'm saying. I can't. This ain't the skid marks there, but I can't see that.
I mean, there could be, but
I can't see it.
what would be the odds of there being skid marks in this intersection already?
Right.
Pretty high, right?
Exactly.
So yeah, a good shot if you can make it, but I don't see.
I don't see skid marks either. They're saying they see skid marks over there.
I don't know. Maybe from way over there you can see it.
I went over that way and I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't see it.
I mean, I can see skid marks, but they're all over.
So they got to determine how fresh they are, how fresh they're not.
Yeah, I mean, if they could, they probably have to check. That's one of the things they look for to see if the guy hit his brakes or whatever.
Right.
I'm going with no.
Yeah, I'm
very hard.
I'm going to go along with what you're saying. I'm saying no, there's no skid marks. Cause, yeah, I don't see skid marks either. And if there are skid marks, how do you prove that those skid marks are from that vehicle? So they're saying keep all the pedestrians away from the crime. Now this guy would know if there's skid marks for sure. Let me ask him because I know he knows this stuff. Hey, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to this guy over here. Sorry about that. Do you see skid marks when you went on the other side?
I don't fucking know.
So if you didn't see it, I know it ain't there.
I am so clocked out.
I know. So if you didn't see it, I know it ain't there. Like, I know you would have told me right away. Cause you was at the angle that you see it the most.
It was hard to tell, right?
Right.
So if he's coming down this lane, right, it doesn't look like there's any skids there, right? It should
Right.
show better in the south.
Gotcha.
It's tough to tell here because what's wet traffic versus what's skid.
Mm-hmm.
I can't really see because I don't have my contacts in. Since Mark woke me out of bed.
And I
this
assume
morning.
he's coming that direction right there. That's my assumption. He's coming this way, trying to go straight across. The pedestrian might have gotten his way. He swerved and went to the building.
Bro, it's zombie land down here. Not to make assumptions, but like.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked.
Right. So I'm assuming he was at a high rate of speed. I don't know how fast, but somebody's.
The question is was that pedestrian walking against the turn signal, or were they within 300 yards of a crosswalk? If so, they're at fault. So.
That.
There's a lot of crosswalks.
Yeah, there's a lot of crosswalks, but to get hit in that area, you have to be in that crosswalk over there. And that's a more than a 25-foot push. Oh, interesting. But this is a pretty busy, dangerous intersection, guys. So when you cross this intersection, your head has to be on a swivel because you got cars coming from the left, cars coming from the right, cars coming straight at you. So you get all different angles where these cars could possibly come. And if you ever come down here, which some of you probably never have, everybody's trying to beat the light. everybody and their mother's trying to beat the long. This is a pretty long intersection, so they're trying to beat the light. And you got, what was it, 3 different phases of lights that kind of work. You got one for Dorchester Ave, one for I think that's Boston Street, and then one for like Preble and Southampton. So it's tricky. It's very tricky. So the Boston one that crosses over to Dorchester, and that one is the one everybody's trying to beat, and another one everybody's trying to beat is the Southampton one coming across Preble. Those ones they're trying to beat all the time. And I don't come on this side too often, but every so often you see cars flying through here with a high rate of speed. Like they're coming through pretty fast. Like, so right now they're gonna start taking pictures. That's why they want the area to kind of be clear.
985. Sorry, man. Can we try that again? Just let these units know we're taking photos. Just step out of the crime scene, please. Good luck.
Now she's just listened to the radio. She just got out. She just listened to the radio and got out. But he said that the first time. You got to pay attention to the radio. That's all.
We have 2 more customers in Dunkin' Donuts that we're trying to get out. If we could just hold off for 5 minutes so we can escort them out.
So they want to take a lot of photos.
Okay, we have a second.
See what they should have did. They should have moved that tape back to get that in there. But I'm not going to tell them.
We're going to have them go out the door outside.
Give you a kind of idea like what's around us. They're trying to clear out the Dunkin' Donuts. Nobody's in that Dunkin' Donuts at the moment. Whew. This is one of those cold mornings. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's pretty cold out here. So we hit that pole, and then he's definitely going pretty fast. You see that pole right there in front of us? The light is kind of dangling. I don't know if you guys can make that out. I don't know if you get a lot of contrast on it, but if you look at the center of the camera, that it's hanging by the wires only, and then the bottom box is knocked off too. You come from this angle, unless that's a previous accident, which we don't know. I'm gonna assume that's all part of the same accident, but then again, I'm not sure. But so some of the news people made it over this side, and some of the news people on the other side. I think it depends on what footage you're trying to get. You're gonna get different angles. I would like to hang around for the tow, but the tow's gonna be here for not a few hours. So that's gonna be at least a few hours.
I'll be available for calls.
Interesting though. These guys are moving an oven. What's going on, man? Yeah, you gotta go around the. That's closed right now too, I think.
Yeah, the Dunkin' Donuts is closed.
Yeah, they closed it for investigative purposes. They're didn't want to send him over there, and he realized it's closed for the time being.
Can you send on a call?
See that right there? That should be fixed. See how that sign is loose? Somebody's supposed to go around and make sure all those signs are fastened to the poles properly. In a heavy windstorm, that could break loose and become a projectile. It can be very dangerous. And that's the reason why they give you 2 holes to fasten it on both, not just one. Now, somebody in the city of Boston is getting paid a lot of money, and they should be checking those signs. Like, theoretically, you shouldn't hear any rattling. If the sign's rattling, then something's loose. Yeah, every once in a while, you drive around, you hear a sign rattling because the holes are kind of worn out. The washers are kind of oblong, you know, all that kind of stuff. One day I will ask the city of Boston who's in charge of that. They still didn't get out the thing, so that means not paying attention. She has to finally tell them to get out of there. When they say they're taking photos, that means everybody out of the scene unless you're taking photos. Don't mean you're... Let me see something here. Let me back this up a little bit so you can kind of see what I see. So now everybody's out of the scene. We still don't know how that car ended up in the building. It had to be a high rated speed. Because the only way I could think you can get that angle.
431 Star, you're on number 2.
Even that's a car. You would flip the car over before you. I don't know, with that much speed, making that much of a turn, the car will probably flip over. Like, because if you're coming from Southampton at a high rated speed like that, yeah, the car might flip over. It's going 60. So, yeah, I don't know where that car was coming from because. I'm thinking it was coming from Boston Street. That's my final answer. I'm thinking it was coming from Boston Street, speeding across, trying to make it to Dorchester, or go up the other street, and then it end up in the building, but hit the pedestrian in the process. So that's the only thing I could think you get that angle. Come from Boston Street. That's my final answer. I'll figure it out later on, but I think Boston Street is the only street that gives you that much speed. In that angle, you see his wheels are turned as if he was turning to the right. That dog is sometimes when they do that, that means salt got to their foot. So she might have to rinse his foot off. Usually when dogs do that, that means salt got into their pores. And she doesn't know that, but that's usually what that means. Or a pebble or something.
434 is calling on safety.
I'll give her a call.
Disregard. I got it right here.
Like I said, it's kind of hard to say what happened. We do know pedestrian came in contact with a motor vehicle. We do know that much. Other than that, we don't know a whole lot. We can examine the scene and figure out there had to be a high rate of speed involved because of the the impact of the vehicle itself. This is Preble Street right here. Preble and Dorchester Ave. This is Boston Street right here. If you're not familiar with Boston Street, that kind of runs from where the KFC is and comes down this way. This street here is Southampton. The street to my left is Southampton right there. That street over there, I guess that's Dorchester going that way too. Is that Dorchester going that way? All right, when I go on the other side, I'll see what that street says over there. I think it says Dorchester. A lot of people coming out. I think it's happened like 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm not too sure what the time was. So it's kind of early in the morning. Like I said, it's kind of hard to say what happened, but hey, good morning. Hey, how you doing? Happy New Year. He watches a lot of my videos. I know he watches quite a few of them. Like I said, it's kind of hard to say what happened, but we definitely know Speedy was definitely involved. And now that I'm on this angle, I don't see any skid marks, guys. Like, you guys pretty much see what I see. I don't see anything that indicates skid marks over there whatsoever. I'm even gonna walk this angle here and see if I see it. Like, I don't like I said. And the other question would be, what skid marks are there? Like, I'm looking from this angle here. I don't see not one skid mark at all. Like that sign that's knocked down, it's kind of hard to tell if that's a previous knockdown or a current knockdown. Like the sign that he's looking at right there. Like, if there's no other reports of accidents in the area and that sign's been there, you know. But if that sign is knocked down, then the question is, how did it get knocked down? You know what I mean? Like, how did that sign get knocked down? Did the car go over the curb and hit the sign? I mean, I don't know. Did somebody move and put it over there? A lot of questions you'll ask, like, how did that sign get there? And it looks like it's, based on what I'm seeing, like the sign's been there for a while, because it looks like there's snow on top of the sign, which is key evidence. So if you look at the sign real close, look like there's snow on top of the sign. So that means the sign's been there previously before. And you guys can see that snow on top of the sign. So that's from a previous accident. It's not this accident. And that's why the city of Boston should clean stuff up right away, so you don't confuse that with what's over here. You know what I mean? But any guy being observant will see snow sitting on top of the sign and figure out that's not the case. Can you guys see that snow on top of the sign? Let me see. See if I can zoom in on that. Maybe you can't see it. And even if you don't see the snow on top of the sign, What you could see too is some dryness underneath the sign. I don't know if you guys can see that. So you look really close between the ground and the sign. There's a dry spot, which indicates that area had been sheltered for some time. Just something to take note of. Like I said, this I don't know. I'm not gonna be out here for the whole amount of time. Then again, I might. I don't know. We'll see. So right now, Dunkin' Donuts is closed. You cannot. So they're losing a lot of business right now. Let's take a quick walk back to where we were on the other side. The guys bringing out the old stove, brought in the new, out with the old. That's the building. There's no structural. See that? I couldn't see that top canopy. That's like an add-on. So if you look at the floors, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it look like number 6 is like an add-on, maybe several years ago. Then on top they got some roofing units on top of that. So, but it doesn't look like any structural damage to the actual building. I mean, no pillars been taken out, nothing like that. How you been? Hanging in there?
Good. How's everything with you?
So far, so good. Can't complain. Good to see you. I usually don't see you unless things like this, though. It's the only time I see you. But unfortunate, you know? So they're going to do all their pictures. Got to take a, and the most important thing, you got to take as many pictures as you can, because, I mean, sometimes they take too many pictures, which is not bad, because you can always redact the ones you don't need, but you got to get as much as you can, you know, because sometimes, you know, you may not have the right angle or the right area, so you got to get as much, I'm talking about as many as possible. Sometimes what they will do, they will come out, you don't see it too often, but they'll measure each item, like from the curb. They pick a point in the picture and they'll mark it, and they'll like measure how far is that item from the crosswalk, how far is the next item from the crosswalk, how far is, you know, that shoe from over there, and that's key evidence too, because it's telling you how far the objects were moved from the impact, and it kind of gives you an idea how fast the car was going. And then there's a lot more to it, but let me slide out over this way real quick. So that's what they do. They measure, like they may do it here too. They may get the little rolling measure and measure out how far each thing is, and then put evidence markers. See, right now they're just doing the photo. They haven't did evidence markers, not like that yet. So they may do it. What the heck is going on over there? I guess they just can't figure it out. They'll figure it out some way. Interesting. But they got hand warmers. Gotta get the image. It is cold out here. You're right. You know, it is cold. I don't know how cold it is, but it's cold out here. You got the lady from the Boston Globe. She's doing maybe she give herself a plug out here. I'll ask her if she want to give herself a plug from the Boston Globe. You want to give yourself a plug on my channel? No, thank you. You want to tell how
I'm better behind the camera.
You better so you can look. You could talk, but you don't have to look at the camera. Oh, that's all right. Well, she's doing a great job out there. I was trying to give her some.
Very kind of you.
No, it's okay. Next time. It's always the next time. But she's doing a great job. She captures a lot of photos that you never seen before. She says she does a lot better behind the camera, which is good. Which is a good thing.
We have 9 number yet on this South Hampton Street.
What's that? Oh, I don't know. Oh, you know what happened?
You're on channel 6.
police fucking car hit one of the cars. The car fucking ran into the building. Then a guy was crossing the street. Then it ended up hitting the guy.
So a police car hit the car?
Was he trying to get away or something? Like he was running? No, he was crossing the street.
No, with the police car. Or the car that hit the... Was he running from the police or...
I'm not sure. I just know the police car hit the car, then the car went flying. Then it hit one of these buildings over here.
So it's the building to the right, that one there, yeah. So a police car hit that car, the car hit the building, that's what you're saying?
Yep, then the guy got hit right there when he was crossing the street.
So it was a guy that got hit?
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, so they're gonna try to cover it up.
You saw that when it happened? Wow, interesting. So we're hearing that allegedly police car hit that car and caused it to run into the building. So interesting though. Where's the police car at? You know?
Shit, you recorded? Oh my God! Listen.
I don't got you on camera though.
I ain't no snitch, dog.
Well, no, I gotta report what I heard. Allegedly, because I don't know if that's true or not. He said I'm a reporter. I'm not a. Well, I guess I am a reporter. So allegedly, because we always see there's no factual evidence yet. He's saying the police car hit that car, but that means that car still had to be going at a higher rate of speed. But then again, where's the police car that hit that car? Because there's no damage to any police cars out here. I mean, you got to take it for what you hear it for until you can prove otherwise. I don't see any evidence of police car hitting that car though. Like, and if it was any car, it would be this car that's right here, that's in the scene. So let's take a quick look at this cruiser that's here and see what we see. Let's take a very close look at this cruiser and see if there's any indication that he hit another vehicle while we're here. So this side, there's no damage to this cruiser at all, as you can see. No damage whatsoever. Take a look at the front of it and see if we see any damage on the front of that cruiser. No, that's not adding up. There's no damage to that. There's no damage to that cruiser that indicates that he hit that car hard enough to hit that car over there. I'm not seeing any. Nah, there's no front end damage on that cruiser. There's no front end damage on that cruiser at all. And it's definitely not from the other side, because I was on the other side. So that goes to show you can't always listen to what people are saying. And it wouldn't be none of these cruisers, because these cruisers are out of the scene. And these cruisers don't have any damage on them. At least not like that. Nothing significant of causing that kind of impact. So when people say stuff, nice, and Cam would know. I know he would know for sure. Hey, did you hear anything about a cruiser hitting one of those cars?
I heard there was a shark attack.
A shark attack. So this guy was telling me that a cruiser hit that car. I'm like, I don't think so. Nah, because there's no damage to any cruisers. I looked at all the cruisers over here. None of them had any damage to that.
People talk crazy.
And they say stuff that don't make sense. And
the speed that car was traveling at, damage to that building.
Yeah.
There'd be a cruiser wrecked the fuck out of it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. The cruiser would be just as much damage as that car's damage, or worse. And there was no car chases on the radio that I heard. So.
I haven't pulled the audio, so.
Yeah. Just pull up. I listened to the audio before the accident. I didn't hear no car chase. I heard the accident coming through, but no car chase.
There you go.
So, I don't pull up the audio like this guy does, but he pulls up audio. He pulls up everything. By the way, you're doing a great job out there, by the way. I seen some of your work you're doing. Just a little highlight. We got over what 5 million views, I think it is. 5 million views.
You're a little bit better than these stations.
Yeah, he's doing better than most of them anyway. 5 million views is a lot of views, guys, just so you know. And that's the ones that are subscribed. That's not send the other ones that just watch.
Charlie 111 out of barbecue, phone stuff open.
Yeah, that guy, I think he was just making that up. That didn't make any sense. I mean, you'll see a damage. I looked at that cruiser all 4 sides. There's no damage to that cruiser at all. I was like, it didn't make any sense. I'm listening. Hey, what's happening? How you doing? All right. Good to see you too, my man. I looked at all 4 sides of that cruiser. I don't see any damage at all. Like you can see this side. I did the other side. I'll walk back on the other side and show you that. There's no damage to that cruiser whatsoever that's going to indicate. What's up there?
How's on the? At least the people in the car.
I don't know. I think they went to the hospital too.
But they good though.
I think so. Yeah, they should be good.
All right.
I think the pedestrian is the one that got the blunt of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't know all the details, so I don't want to lie to you either.
Right.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Let me know if you make contact. She was yelling on the
Sometimes I do know, or I probably know more, but I'm not going to put all that out there because it's all that speculation. Just like that guy said a car, was hit by a cruiser, which, as you clearly see, there's no cruisers that are struck over here whatsoever. No, not one cruiser has any damage on it. And when I come from this angle, you're not going to see any damage on that cruiser whatsoever on this side. So I pretty much looked at all 4 sides of that cruiser, and there's no damage on that cruiser at all. And that's the only cruiser that's in the crime scene. And all the other cruisers that are not in the crime scene don't have any damage on it. They're too far away to even have a point of impact anyway. If that cruiser hit that car, at least one airbag would be deployed or something, Go around, take a left and a left. So he told him to back that car up out of the scene. So that's not part of it. See, if it was part of the scene, he wouldn't be telling him to take it out of the scene. So he just told him to move that cruiser out of the scene. So now we know that cruiser is not part of the scene for sure. That's why we can't go by what people always tell you. Now they're gonna put the evidence markers down, like I said. So now they're gonna after they take the pictures, evidence markers, then measurements and all that good stuff. See, he didn't understand that I knew what he was talking about, and that's why I kept saying go elaborate. I wanted to see how far he's gonna go with that elaborated story. Sometimes you let him keep going. He like a good person will let him talk all the way through it and see what their scenario is. It would sound good if there was a cruiser that had damage on it. It would definitely sound good.
Saying go Echo 506, what you know is the one.
Go, right?
No, you can't go this way. You trying to?
I'll go around the block.
Yeah, you have to go around. Yeah.
Didn't even hear this is awful, huh?
Yeah, it happened like around 9 o'clock, I think.
Wow.
It was early morning. I forget what time it was. Yeah. This intersection is a pretty dangerous intersection.
Really, I watch it. I watch everybody run the light.
Yeah, and I see it too. I try to avoid it, but I was saying a lot of people try to beat that light coming from Southampton coming across. And,
Yeah, I live right there. I watch it. I watch them running all the time. It's so scary.
yeah, and they just run. I don't know why they do it, but they do run the light.
Well, I hope whoever had the accident, I hope they're okay.
Yeah, I hope so. All we do is hope and pray.
That's all you can do.
That's
But
it.
Good luck out here today because it's chilly.
It is cold out here. You're right.
After when you stand there for a while, it's cold, right?
Definitely is cold. And she said she lives in the area, so she knows how they run this. It's a pretty long intersection, so if you run that light, and I don't know if there's a delay on these lights or not, but if there's not a delay, and you get caught in the middle when these guys jump the light, then you're gonna get hit. You will get hit. Take care. Yeah, this is going to take several hours. I don't think crime scene response even got down here yet. So by the time they get down here, because you got 3 investigations. You got, well, so you got the accident, which is a regular accident. That's one investigation. Then you got the motor vehicle part of it. So that's the other part of it. So now you got the motor vehicle part of it. So now you got the homicide aspect of it as well. So you got like 3 to 4 different investigations at one time going on. So the motor, what do you call it? So these still were the crime scene detectives. The accident investigator hasn't even got involved yet. You know, that's a total different scene for him. This is all crime scene right here. This is crime scene, crime scene, crime scene. I think that the homicide detectives did take their pictures, and then everybody's report, you know, somehow it's going to meet in the middle. So everybody's report's going to kind of show the same thing, but different perspectives of it. The question is, that light, was that light already turned that way, or did it turn that way after the impact? You see how these lights are all, well, maybe the wind could have done it too, because that one's kind of turned a little bit. This one's kind of turned a little bit more than it should be turned. So maybe the wind could have done that. It's possible. I don't think the building got shook that hard. That'd be something if the building got shook that hard.
Bravo 101.
She even got some gloves on now. So she went back and got the gloves.
2147 Washington. Down the building. Got it.
Like I said, speed, intersections and speed do not help at all. Intersections you should slow down. I mean, you should slow down on intersections. And you should not be going, 50 miles an hour through an intersection. Unless you got, even if you got blue lights and a siren on, you're still supposed to slow down for the intersection, because you're always anticipating some point of impact. So even you have a siren, excuse my voice.
And the same for that wash. The male entered through the construction site. Black male, 20s, gray hoodie, black pants.
Yeah, speed is never going to help. I haven't looked at these lights, but I don't know what the delay is on these lights. I gotta get a better angle to see that. The accident reconstruction part of it is the most important part at this point, because it's going to kind of give you detail how fast the car was going, probably the direction the car was traveling, the point of impact, like how fast the impact was, So the accident reconstruction part of it is very key to putting all the pieces together, because like it's going to say how far the person was thrown, which direction they were thrown, all that kind of stuff. As you can see, this is, I guess it's called Andrew Square. Andrew Square, chaotic scene at Andrew Square. Like I said, I still can't figure out which direction this car or SUV was coming from. I can only assume that it was coming from Boston Street. That's the only direction I can assume that it was coming from. Because any other way, you're not going to get that angle. Like, at least not run into the building like that. So if you guys see the glow pictures, at least you know who the photographer was that did all the pictures. She's getting, like, I don't know how many the Globe's gonna put in it. She's gotten a lot of pictures, but the Globe might just pick one of the best, one of the two main shots. The rest might go into like an archive or something like that. They also got to call the building inspector out too to but I think that's after they pull the car out of it. Oh, he can probably look at it now too. There doesn't appear to be any structural damage, but you know, it's always good to check to make sure. Like, I don't see anything that looks like the building's been compromised whatsoever. A lot of people coming out in the morning and they're just seeing cars got to be turned around, so they're all like kind of curious to know what's going on. So all these cars here either go down that side street or make a U-turn. Some early morning activity. That's on Carpenter Street.
Oh, 51. He said if you're facing the building left-hand side, closest to Ruggles. Charlie 421, clear with an off.
Other than that, there's not much else to see out here.
I got it.
That is a pretty hard impact to put that sign into that building like that. I don't know if you guys can see that sign. Let's see if I can. It is a sign that's kind of hanging from the building, but it's in the building, right there.
So those two detectives right there are looking for you, just so you know.
They said there's a lot going on. Just gotta kind of Everybody's looking for everybody. See, they're all trying to figure out. If you would have hit that flag post right there, that'd have been serious. That's all concrete. They got one in each corner. They got at least 4 of them. There's one here. There's one there. There's one over there. And there's one to my immediate right here. Like I said, it's kind of.
Yes. He's there. I'm just gonna grab my flash. Okay.
She works for the ISD building department, so she's probably gonna go and check the structure of the building, which we know it's pretty sound as far as the structure was, but it can't hurt to like take a look at it and see what's what. It's cold, and cold. Like, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's cold. They got Tedesco towing over there, but it's gonna be a while before they tow those vehicles. It's like I said, it's gonna take a while, and all the pictures not even taken. The evidence markers haven't been put down, so they're gonna be out here for quite a while. This is one of the intersections that if you're gonna cross, don't stand in the street, don't play around. Just look both ways crossing, and while you're crossing, keep looking, because there's gonna be tons of cars that fly through this intersection on a regular basis. And the question is, how do you make safer intersections? I mean, better traffic lights, better. It doesn't help that you have all these lights on a one string. They got rid of the conventional way and they put them all on like one string straight across, which kind of puts the lights in the middle of the roadway rather than at the actual intersection. So, I mean, there's no other lights other than the ones that's on that string.
Check alarm 1181 Adams, the sheet metal union on.
So on that one pole. I don't know whose idea was that, but it's not the brightest, put it that way. So,
that's that one right there.
where?
To the left of you.
Over there?
Yep.
What?
That's the camera right there.
The person got hit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. Oh my. Oh, I think you are, because she's breaking down. Yeah.
Breaking down.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my God. Yeah, she's kind of. Yeah, you're right. I'm not gonna.
Shit for a living.
Yeah, you're right, man. You know. Yeah, that's part of the film, because they're in tears. I'm not gonna put them on camera, but yeah, that is the family over there. If I happen to pass and swing by it, then something, but I'm not gonna like focus on them. So was it a female that got hit?
Man.
It was a male. Oh, okay. Wow, that's sad. Did that guy just walk through the scene? Look at that. He just walked through the freaking scene. Nobody stopped him.
No, it beat people like that. And the funny thing is, I seen him walk.
Yeah, they just let him walk right through the freaking scene. Y'all let that guy walk through the scene like that? Look at that. That's crazy. Man, you can't make this stuff up, man. I swear to God, you can't make this up. No, I think Boston's on the brink of destruction, man. That's bad. He just literally walked, ducked his head down, kept going like nothing going on, man.
Nothing to see here, you guys.
No, oh my God. No, you wouldn't believe if you didn't catch it on camera. Oh my God. Man, you be safe out there, my man. Take care, my man. Good talking to you. Oh my God. This dude just literally walked through the whole friggin' scene. It's supposed to be an officer standing at each intersection, and the purpose of that is to keep people from crossing back and forth. We're gonna meet you guys on the other side over there. You gotta go around, yeah. You gotta take that left to the alley and come out that way. I think Dunkin' Donuts might be closed anyway, but you're going to the station, right? Yeah, you gotta go around. They don't want you. They don't want you to walk through that scene. Everybody's got images. Everybody's texting and putting on Facebook, Twitter. What's that? What's that other one that people use Citizens app? Gonna kind of walk around and show you the way I came over here. Those gas meters are too far to the street like that. I don't recommend putting them out in the street like that because a car can hit those pretty easy. That's what you don't want. Tedesco Towing. All right, guys, I'll meet you guys on the other side.
Fox 808. Command Square to C6 with a female and a male, 42448.
Interesting though, how that car got up there and No, it's the angle. Like, what angle could you possibly get that car up there? Even come from Boston, that's a sharp turn. I mean, I don't think they came from Boston Street now because that's a sharp turn to get up there. So the only thing I could think of, put my knowledge together the right way, they had to come from this direction. High rate of speed. Probably hit the person in that intersection somewhere here, turned to miss them, and then ended up over here. Because all the other angles are not making any sense. Like, I mean, even coming from that way, to get around that pole and get into this is very challenging. You have to hit the pole. So the only thing I can think of what makes the most sense of all, and this is my final answer, coming off of Dorchester Ave, trying to go straight across to either Boston Street or the street next to Boston over there, and then hit the pedestrian either somewhere in this intersection right here, somewhere in this area here, trying to avoid them, but it could have thrown that person that far over. So now they're putting down their markers. So this is where they put the markers down. And they're trying to figure out which 1, 2, 3. I mean, you never get them exactly. You kind of figure out the order that you see it. But the other weird thing is this thing in the middle of the roadway right here. You know what that is? That's a piece of the cover that goes to that box over there. And I don't know how that got that far away from there. And so looking at where it's at, it's kind of like in the middle of the crosswalk. It's really like right there. As you can see it, it's face down, but that's the cover or partial cover of that box right there. I don't know, it's interesting. And this right here, hold on guys, hold on. I gotta get this, here we go. Huh? Yeah, I think it's the building inspector. Why is my, I guess I'm in the shade and I can't really, that's a piece of something, like cast iron, whatever it is. Definitely cast iron. Piece of cast iron, that's what that is.
You look at the window. The window frame is dented. It's the size.
Great idea.
How did that sign get impaled into the building? That's a pretty hard hit. Yeah, this takes long. Yeah, these scenes take about 3 to 4 hours because they all got to do the investigation. So right now you had crime scene doing the investigation. Now you got this is homicide doing the investigation right now. The accident reconstruction hasn't even started yet. So it takes a while.
You hear me?
Busy night today, huh? Busy morning, I should say. Keeping you busy. So that's Dorchester Street. That's what that is. So this is Dorchester Street. That's Dorchester Ave over there.
This is Dorchester Street, right?
Yo, this is Dorchester Street right here. Dorchester Ave's over there. So Andrew Square. Just say Andrew Square.
Try and come to Andrew Square somewhere. Just come to like, I don't know how you're gonna get in.
That's where they coming from.
Where are you coming from? You're coming from Quincy.
Someone come from Quincy. He might be able to come off of Boston Street.
This is Dorchester. It's Dorchester Street. It's Andrew Square.
Right.
You're just gonna have to find a way in to get you off
Well, if he comes off of Marcy Boulevard, yep, he comes straight down Dorchester Street, or they have to come that way.
Go through like Morrissey Boulevard, come up Morrissey Boulevard, and go like Dorchester Street that way, probably.
That might be the easier way. If he GPS is there, he'd probably be taken right through here. Depending on which way he's coming, so he might end up coming from Preble Road too. Yeah. Because I came the other way and they had the whole friggin' thing blocked off.
I parked right in the busway.
You parked over? Oh wow. I would have came that way, but state police had that blocked off.
She don't care. She's like, because it's blocked off, so I parked right in the busway over there.
It's blocked off. It's blocked off, right? Buses can't go in there. So this is what you call. This is homicides investigation right now.
So then what?
Then you're gonna have the accident reconstruction team come out and do their thing.
That's not them already. That's here.
Well, they're there, but they can't. They're not. They kind of do the investigation independently. They don't kind of mix them all together.
Motor vehicle accident. Engine 4, EMS car 2, ladder 1. 93 northbound prior to the 95 exchange. Motor vehicle accident.
Wow, a lot of accidents. That's crazy. Just got to be safe out there. Are they gonna have you guys boarded up, or yeah?
But I mean, it's gonna take another 4 hours. Fuck.
Yes, yeah, that sucks. You can always ask him like, how soon can you get in there? Once they move the car out the way, can you get in there? Yeah. See what happens.
They want the CSO, guy with the license.
Oh.
She's tough. Michelle's tough.
Oh really?
Yeah. She's real tough.
406.
Just to board up the building?
Fucking CSL, want your license.
You gotta be licensed to board up a building?
Yeah. You need a contractor's license.
Really? So what if the homeowner wants to board up themselves? They can do that, right?
Not in Boston. If it's a 3-decker, no.
You really can't?
CSL. Yeah, they'll break their balls and make them get a CSL.
So you need a license to board up your own property.
Yep.
That's
permits.
That's crazy. That's a money grab. I mean, I would definitely say I could board up my own. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need.
104, you might get on
That's this guy. A lot of people coming out in the morning trying to make their way to the train station. So he was just telling me that in order to board up a building, you need a license, which I never knew that. A pull-up permit to board up a building, a window, like. So even if the homeowner had his own, which no, that doesn't make sense. So say you had your own building department, your own maintenance crew. I think your own maintenance crew should be able to board up that building. I don't think you should have to subcontract it out. I mean, I don't know why would you, but I mean, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I mean, if anything, it's more of a money grab than anything else. It's not a safety issue. Honestly, you don't need a license to board up a window. I don't think you should. I mean, how hard is to cut a piece of plywood and secured in the window. So they're gonna be out here. Like I said, this is a long, dragged-out scene. He said 4 hours. Sometimes it is about 4 hours, you know, because you got to take a lot of pictures, a lot of measurements, a lot of angles, a lot of documentation, especially when someone is seriously injured like this. Life-threatening injuries, you know, you got to document everything. And the fact that pieces are all over the ground, like, I don't know if these pieces are part of the incident or not, but there's pieces everywhere. I see like pieces like that. I see that cover there. I see this piece here.
You know, hallways to the left.
Like I said, it's kind of hard to say. It is a pretty hard impact. That cornerstone is kind of knocked down. Like, as you can see that, you really can't make it out, can you? It's like a little cornerstone that's kind of under the front of that car there. So a lot of meteors out here. Yeah, Kim Lucy's out here. She's from Channel 7, and her cameraman, that's Kim Lucy walking the other way over there. Like I said, I'm gonna hang around for a little bit and see what we see.
What up?
Hey, what's happening? Good. So it's a pretty intense scene because there's a lot of debris in the roadway for sure. You don't hit his cruiser. Man, be careful. These people can't drive.
I have to write more.
I know you're serious.
Gotta be careful. Some people can't drive. Proof right here. People can't drive. Yeah, I got you. Yep. Do your thing. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Happy New Year.
Stay safe.
I will. I'll try, man. I definitely will try.
I don't know if the buzzers don't work, but okay.
I'm not sure what this thing is. I'm about to get an image of this out here too. This guy here is going to try to back out. He should be able to back out. It's in Spanish. Looks like somebody could be missing. You did pretty good. Not bad. Alright guys, that's what we have. We have an early morning incident. Probably hang around as long as we can and see what's going on. Other than that, that's what we have. If anything else comes up, we'll be sure to get back to you. One more image of that car in the building.
We'll get him.
Alright guys.